Welcome back to Take 10 to Rekindle Your Spirit. As a reminder, we will begin by taking 3 deep breaths together, sending this positive energy into the world. I will then introduce a practice. We will practice together, and I will conclude with a poem. So let us begin. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Start by breathing in and out slowly, counting to 4 as you inhale and counting to 4 as you exhale. Our focus today will be balance of body, mind, and spirit. Our first task is to notice the aspect of ourselves out of balance. When I teach this concept in class, I use a drawing of 3 overlapping circles, one for body, one for mind, and one for spirit. I recently thought of that image and I was having a hard time imagining where I was most out of balance. I described this feeling to a friend. I said that I felt like a snow globe that is being shaken daily. Being confronted with a unique crisis such as COVID-19 brings a very real external threat and calls for thoughtful action to regain holistic balance. So for today's exercise, I am going to take you through guided meditation to help you identify where you need greater balance. So let us begin. Close your eyes and just let the words I say wash over you. This is a time to just notice. Place your hands facing down on your thighs. Follow your breath and quietly state your intention for balance. Scanning your body, take note of any area of your body that is in pain or uncomfortable. Are you feeling a tension in certain parts of your body? Are you dealing with chronic medical issues? Is your breath free and easy? Or do you notice yourself holding your breath at times? Again, just notice. Now turn your hands up on your thighs and be open to what is happening in your mind. Do you find your thoughts are racing throughout the day or at ease? Do you notice yourself being triggered by things you read in the paper or on social media? Do you find yourself curious to learn more about certain topics, since they seem to be solutions to some of our problems. Do you find yourself preoccupied with negative views? Do you find your thoughts contain judgments about others? Do you feel challenged and overwhelmed with the current state of the world? Maybe even powerless? Again, just notice. Now take one hand from your thigh and place it over your heart and tap into spirit. Do you wonder where God is in the situation at this time? Do you find yourself fearful for any reason? Or concerned about getting the virus, the safety of your family, or a challenging family issue at this time? Do you find it difficult to pray right now? Do you feel dread about things in the world, or know that all will be well? Do you find your relationships growing, or are you upset and preoccupied with the world? Again, just notice. So as we come to the end of this guided meditation, thank yourself for looking at your inner landscape. Notice over the next week what thoughts arise for you and take them to prayer. Simply ask, what is this telling me, God? For one who is exhausted, a blessing. When the rhythm of the heart becomes hectic, time takes on a strain until it breaks. Then all of the unattended stress falls in on the mind like an endless increasing weight. The light in the mind becomes dim. Things you could take in your stride before now become laborsome events of will. Weariness invades your spirit. Gravity begins falling inside you, dragging down every bone. You have been forced to enter empty time. The desire that drove you has relinquished. There is nothing else to do now but rest and patiently learn to receive the self you have forsaken in the race of days. At first, your thinking will darken and sadness take over like listless weather. The flow of unwept tears will frighten you. You have traveled too fast over false ground. Now your soul has come to take you back. Take refuge in your senses. Open up to all the small miracles you rush through. Become inclined to watch the way of rain when it falls slow and free. Imitate the habit of twilight, taking time to open the well of color that fostered the brightness of day. Draw alongside the silence of stone until its calmness can calm you. Be excessively gentle with yourself. Stay clear of those vexed in spirit. Learn to linger around someone of ease who feels they have all the time in the world. Gradually, you will return to yourself, having learned a new respect for your heart and the joy that dwells far within slow time. Thank you and have a great week.